Praise the Lord. Came out here in the back just to get some air. Come out here to pet the dog. But thank God they took her inside. The one with the beautiful blue eyes. It's a bull terrier mix. So just out here just getting it in. Brad had told me to come over and have a cup of coffee. That's my neighbor Brad. Lives across the way. I told him I don't drink much coffee, but I'm gonna go over to see what kind of food he got. He's a big dude. He like to eat, and I do too. So I'm planning my morning breakfast run without cooking. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, sisters and brothers. I remember when I was 17 years old, and Mr. Scott told me that somebody's gonna shoot me in my face because I walked across his yard. We all had the same size yard, 4 by 5 or 6 feet. We lived in the projects or the projectiles in Huntsville, Alabama, in Norwood Projects. I was 17. He told me I wouldn't live to be 17 because I walked across this little patch of grass. We would catch terrapins and crawdads or crayfish behind his house in the little creek that ran behind his house in the projects. And Brogland Creek, for those of you who grew up in Norwood Projects, you know that creek ran behind Mr. Scott's house or apartment. And he got mad because I walked across his yard to go to the back of his house. He would sit up in his chair and with a big old silver, like a 44 Magnum on the table, and would go to sleep with his windows open. And we would play outside, and he was a mean old man. I don't know where he is right now. I know he's deceased, but I pray he's in moksha or heaven or paradise. You know, Mr. Scott is Kool-Aid dust. And I'm still here, Mr. Scott. I'm 53 years old, and nobody killed me for walking across their patch of grass in the projects, and I'm grateful for my own significant change. As minor as I may be, my mom and dad used to say, a lot of people major and minor, and they minor and major, but I'm going to get across here. I'm going to walk through the snow. Now I'm going to go around till messing making my feet freeze like an ice cube. It's already pretty nippy out here. But it's going to get in the 40s today. We thank God, our Father, for things being as well as they are. You guys have a beautiful day. God bless you. God keep you. It's my prayer. God has smiled on me. He smiled on you. So keep going. Nobody can beat you at being you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Peace. 1.